Hi students, here I am going to explain properties of alpha, beta, gamma radiations. Here see, to learn or to know alpha, beta, gamma properties, it is better to compare one to other. Then it is you can learn easily. If you compare these properties one to other, they can you can learn easily. And one more thing, write the property of all different properties, names of the properties, write in one column and compare that property in each radiation. Then easy to learn. Yeah, I am going to explain about properties of alpha, beta, gamma radiation by comparing each other. See, first one, what is the first property? Nature of the radiation. First, alpha particles. They are positive charged particles, and structure is similar to helium. That means two protons, and mass is 4. Means two protons and two neutrons. 4 mass and 2 atomic number equal to 2 protons, and mass is neutrons plus protons, that is total 2 neutrons 2 protons, total 4 atomic mass. This is helium is similar to alpha particle is similar to helium structure. Now beta particle, it is similar to electron, mass is negligible and atomic number is equal to 1 proton. The charge is minus, negative charge, whereas alpha particles are positive charged particles and beta particles are negative charged particles, and its structure is similar to electron. Electron mass is negligible and atomic number is 1, and minus represents negative charge. Next, gamma, no charge, but these are electromagnetic radiation. We studied in spectrum electromagnetic radiation like X-rays, light rays, visible rays. So these are electromagnetic radiation. Just it is radiation, not charged particles. Just radiation like X-rays and light rays and what is that infrared rays like that. So these are just radiation, not particles. Here alpha and beta are particles. Gamma is only radiation. Mass. Next property is mass. You know that mass is 4 times to proton. 4 times to proton. Here that is equal to 6.68 into 10 power minus 27 kg. Proton mass 4 times, if you multiply you will get this. And mass of the electron is 9.1 into 10 power minus 13 kg. Sorry, minus 31 kg. 9.1 into 10 power minus 31 kg. Electron mass is very less compared to proton mass. But here this is proton 4 times. 4 times proton equal to alpha particle mass. Here it is mass of electron very negligible, very less compared to proton. 9.1 into 10 power minus 31 kg. Here no, it's not particle, no mass. Gamma particles no mass. Gamma particle does not have any mass, only radiation. Next, mass is over. Next, charge. Positive and charge. What is the charge here? 2 times of proton. Here see, 2 protons now. So you know one proton charge is positive charge, and 2 protons double of proton, and positive, and 3.2 into 10 power minus 19 coulombs. 2 times of proton is equal to 3.2 into 10 power minus 19 coulombs. Now electron charge is 1.6 into 10 power minus 19 coulombs. Here you observe here, electron charge and proton charge are similar, both are same. Proton charge and electron charge is same. Mass not equal. Proton mass and electron mass are totally different. Electron mass is very negligible. Proton mass is greater than electron mass. But charge is same. Charge of electron and charge of proton is same. Here charge of electron is 1.6 into 10 power minus 19. If you multiply 2 times, you will get alpha particle charge. But it is positive. I said proton charge and electron charge is same now. So here 2 times of proton means for this 2 times alpha particle, 2 times of proton means nothing but alpha particle charge. Charge is proton charge and electron charge is similar, both are same, but positive for proton, negative for electron. This is 1 electron equal to 1 beta particle is equal to 1 electron charge. Alpha particle equal to 2 proton charge. This is double. Now charge of gamma, no charge, neutral. No charge for gamma rays, neutral charge. Next property, speed 10 power 7 meter per second. For alpha particles can pass 10 power 7 meter per second. Here beta particles 10 power 8 meter per second. Here this is similar to light rays. So 3 into 10 power 8 meter per second. You know speed of light is 3 into 10 power 8 meter per second. We studied in spectrum. So similar to spectrum. Here 3 into 10 power radiation is equal to similar to light speed. 3 into 10 power 8 meter per second gamma rays. Speed alpha particles 10 power 7, beta particles 10 power 8 meter per second. Speed is over. Now wavelength. Here this is not light, just particles, no wavelength. Here beta particles also particles, no wavelength. Here gamma particles is similar to light, no? So it is having wavelength. Already we studied in spectrum. Gamma particles least radiation, that is 10 power minus 4 nanometers, or we can say 10 power minus 13 meters. This is the wavelength of the gamma particles. We studied it, this we learn in a spectrum. Next, effects of magnetic field and electric field. Yes, we studied magnetic field and electric field shows effect on alpha particles. So that is why they deflects towards the left. In electric field and magnetic field, they deflects, but light very less deflection. We can see very less deflection compared to beta particles. Beta particles are deflects more than alpha particles. More deflects, bend. In electric field and magnetic field, more bend, because here mass is very less. Beta particle mass is very less. Equal to electron, no, mass is very less. So that is easily bends. But here heavy particles, so less deflects in the field of electric field and magnetic field. It's not affects. Why? No charge. When no charge, it will not show effect by the magnetic field or electric field. It's neutral particles, no charge. So not affected by any field, magnetic field or electric field. Next, ionized power. Already I told you what is ionization. The charge of the particle decrease, become neutrals and mix with air particles. This is called ionization power. Simply we can say mixing with air particles, losing its charge and mixing with air particles, ionization power. Yes, easily mix with air particles. So ionization power is very strong for alpha particles. Easily mix with air particles and low charge, become neutral easily. The capacity we compare with beta particle 100 times stronger. Ionization is 100 times more than beta particles and 10,000 times more than gamma particles. 100 times beta particles, 100 times means 10,000 times more stronger ionization. Here beta particle less ionization. If you compare with alpha particle, 1 by 100 times of alpha particle. See this calculation only, less means by 100, more means into 100. Here beta particle ionization power is less. How if you compare with alpha particle, 100th part. If you compare with gamma particle, 100 times. Here ionization power is more than gamma. So 100 times. It is middle. These particles are middle to alpha particle and gamma particles. So ionization power is less than alpha particles but more than gamma particles. In ionization power means losing charge and mixing with air particles. So that capacity is more than gamma particles. Here ionization power is very less, means not easily mix. Gamma particles not easily mix with air particles. They can travel long time, long distance. Now penetrating power means pass through them. Penetration means can pass through them. Yes, penetrating power is very less. It can travel 3 to 8 centimeters in air. Only 3 to 8 centimeters in air. The penetrating power is more than alpha particle. That means it can travel more in air, up to 5 meters in air. Here penetrating power is very large. It can travel hundreds of meters in air. So very large means can travel through the air. Penetrating means pass through them. So pass through air, hundreds of meters can travel. But beta particles up to 5 meters in air. So this is moderate, middle. Alpha particles are very less. It can travel only 3 to 8 centimeters in air. Penetrating power is over. Now, stopping substance. Yes, alpha particle can stop by thin sheet or thin paper. Why? Penetrating power is less? No, it can stop by even thin sheet or thin paper. But beta particles can travel some more thickness. Here 5 mm aluminum sheets can stop. 5 mm aluminum sheet can stop. That means it can travel through paper or thin sheets but cannot travel through 5 mm aluminum sheet. So some more it can travel. Some more thickness it can travel. We can understand compared to alpha particles. But gamma rays are very high. 30 centimeters lead sheet also it can, up to 30 centimeter lead sheet it can travel. That means it can travel through sheets, thin sheets, or not it can travel through 5 mm aluminum sheets, but it cannot travel through 30 centimeters lead sheet. That means it can stop. Gamma rays can stop by only lead sheet which is 30 centimeters thickness. Up to 30 centimeters thickness, gamma rays can travel. Here 5 mm sheet only, beta particles can stop by only 5 mm sheet of aluminum. But even small paper also can, thin paper also can stop alpha particles. Such a way we can compare one to another. Next, biological damage. Biological damage means what? It pass through cells, human body or cells, and creates damage. That is called biological damage. It creates damage. Alpha particles creates damage to the human cells. More damage, creates more damage than the alpha particles. It can pass through human cells and muscles and creates more damage to the cells. So that is called biological damage, creates more than alpha particles. And very huge damage, very dangerous. So gamma particles creates more biological damage to the cells of the human body. Huge damage when passed through human body, it creates huge damage. That is called biological damage. Over. Next, photographic plate. Yes, all radiations affects photographic plates. Alpha particles, beta particles, and gamma particles. All these rays, all these particles, alpha particles and beta particles and gamma rays, all these shows effects on photographic plate. Next, fluorescence. Fluorescence means what? Give shining when they meet when they strike any metal, like zinc. Fluorescent metal like zinc. Yes, it creates fluorescent by alpha particles and beta particles. Fluorescent by beta particles also creates shining, gives some brightness when they meet with zinc like metals. Yes, fluorescence taken place in all radiations. Such a way we can compare one to another and easy to learn. Only thing is you have to you have to remind these properties. What is first? Nature 1, mass 2, charge 3, speed 4, wavelength, and effects of magnetic field and electric field. Next, ionization power and penetrating power, stopping capacity, biological damage, photographic plate, effects on photographic plates, effects on fluorescence of metal. So these you have to remind, and when you know these, we can easily compare one to another. This already we learn from previous knowledge, and also we also can once again compare and learn, easy to learn. Thank you for watching. You also write all these properties like me and compare one to other and learn. Thank you for watching.